Hello, hello, everyone. Test, test, test. Yeah, looks like it works. Perfect. Hello, hello. Can everyone hear me? Is that good? Test, test, test. Should be fine. Should be fine, I think. Le Mans update, or Le Mans Ultimate update is just downloading, so let's wait and see how this will go. I hope every one of you has a great time. I'm so happy I can normally stream again. You won't believe this. Like, I can tell you a bit what went on in my life in the last month, basically. In a bit of time, let's see. Meanwhile, I can already put on my shoes though. And I say, welcome to everyone. Hey, Matrix. Yeah, I will tell you in a bit why. I was so busy, like, it's crazy. Yeah, I'm doing good. It was just like a crazy last few weeks, so yeah, but everything is good. That's the most important part. You know, like I told you, like I think I would basically put the last stream with the Fuji special event into exclamation marks because I was ill, and I wasn't really feeling that great. Like I had no energy to talk really, but now I'm feeling a bit better. I caught like some sort of virus, and one of its symptoms is that you just feel really powerless, basically, which is not great. But today I feel a bit better, so because I have no time to stream, I can stream. Or I feel rather also on a level where I can stream. That's the most important part. But yeah, update is almost downloaded, on 20% left. That's good. And I hope you guys are looking forward to today's stream. And we also have a lot to grind actually because we need to get our ranking up. So this is really crucial. And okay, I found my gloves. That's also important. Oh well. And welcome to everyone who just tuned in, guys. I hope you had a great day so far, and yeah, we will have a nice stream. We should, I think. I don't know any combos actually which are happening today, like the schedule, but we'll see in a bit anyway. Okay, LMU is starting. That's good. That's good. Alrighty. I think you already heard yourself. Let me actually check if the desktop audio. Yeah, it works. Okay, that's good. That's good. Let me quickly restart the LMU quickly. Need to check something. Okay, that's fine, man. Okay, we can start it. Nice. Let's go. Let me put this here so I can read the chat on both sides. That's perfect. I hope the voice is also fine. Yep, we understand. And now we can go in game. Let's go. I hope someday actually the SimHub integration will allow you to also see all the stuff from the hypercars actually in the dashboard. That would be cool. Okay, let's go online. Let's have a look. Daily. I think actually on the weekend you have the LMP3, LMP2 thing at Silverstone. Oh, you can even drive the GT3. This might be actually a good opportunity to learn the track, I have to say. Maybe I'll ask someone who wants to drive it, to be fair. Yeah, but not the 5 AM version for sure. Alright, let's look what's happening today. Prototype fixed, Bahrain, normal layout. After I don't like really the LMP2 that much. We have WAC experience at Portimao. That could be actually a good track to do, I think, and it's fixed, so that's also cool. We might do this actually. GT3 fix is at Le Mans, which is also nice. Like, Le Mans is always a track where we still can improve a lot, I have to say. Ah, the Merc is OP, I saw that actually. I'm not even sure if I drove the Merc once, actually. Well, it's okay. LMS Sprint is at Spa, and this is not fixed, actually. Who's driving here in the GT3? Because I think I would drive GT3, actually. Yeah. That's the ELMS? Yeah, ELMS, yeah. That's the quicker one. Alright. Let's go. I would say we do WEC experience, depending on the people who drive it. It's not that much filled up, to be fair. But the good thing about WEC experience is it's also only 40 minutes, right? But you get 3 times the safety rating. And if you want to look here at the top, guys, we finished actually the race in P3 on the weekend, so that was quite good. But we found a bug, and the bug, or not bug, but I'm not sure if you want to call it bug. It makes sense on one side, but on the other side it's a bit weird. And I'm talking about, we went into the pits, so I had to do the last stint, and my teammate Ferris drove into the pits and selected new mediums. You know, and we used basically all tires besides 2 mediums, right? So we had 2 mediums left. And when we drove into the pits, Ferris selected new mediums all around. But if you have if you do a pit stop and you want to have new tires all around, you need 4 tires, right? But we only had 2. And what happened is the fronts got replaced with 2 new mediums, but the rear tires were still on wets. So we had to do an additional pit stop where we had to change the rear tires too. And that's why we lost P2 at the end. So that's why we went in P3 over the line. It's still cool for a special event. This one would be also somewhere, I think P3. But we had the driver swap bug. But we move ourselves upwards, which is always good, you know. Yeah. And let's jump. The thing is, you know, on the one side you see here, we will have for sure like a proper grid, I think. But on the other side, I'm not sure about the competition, you know? So where is as prototype ELMS upcoming? So we have LMGT3 fixed in 30 minutes, you know? And this only has also 14 people only registered, so it's more about the question about what you guys would prefer. Do you want to rather have a multi-class race, me doing like WEC experience, or do you would rather like to see, I don't know, LNGT fix around Spa? Like Super 60 series is at Imola, which is with setup. So we can also have a look here, but no one is really registered here, right? So it would make a lot of sense to drive it. Funny enough, only hypercars. So did no GT3 register for that. And Super 60 is also like, I think 60-minute race, right? So it's a bit. What is here's the multiplier 4? No, also 3. Yeah, for example, this race is not really worth it either wise, right? Because you have 20-minute longer race, and the other ones have really 40 minutes, and you still get the same. So what do you think? I would register for now for the WEC experience. I think it will be for sure a full grid, I think. But we can also. Let me double check again. What do we have? So, Illimus Sprint Trophy. How is it looking there? I forgot already. Yeah, here we have a couple of more people. Erhan even driving in the LMP2. And here we have. Boah. Funny enough, here we have only 2x on the driver rating. So what do you guys think? I need your help. If you could write into the chat what you would like, that would be Cool. Because here we for sure will have a good grid, I think, a full one. I welcome everyone who tuned in so far. Let's see. Otherwise we do random number generator. Because this one I'm a bit, like, I don't know. Like on Spy, I have a good Lambo setup, but I don't know what changed since the update actually, if the car got kilos or not. So we would need to test if the setup still feels fine, you know. But it looks like here we will have like more elo gain in the regard that we have more silver drivers, you know. And it would be nice to get actually after the next race into silver 2. That would be really great. Because we need to climb up again a bit, so we are basically in the top split for sure in the next, you know, special events, if we want to call them like that. So I would say, okay, we have 44 signups here, and the other one has how many? Yeah, 12. So let's go with the ELMS Sprint Championship. I think that's a good call. Let's look at the leaderboard quickly. Aston's all over the field. Luke Edison in the Lambo. I'll pick anyway the Lambo because I have a good setup for it, you know, there. So let's go here, register. GT3, Lamborghini. Register. And then we'll go on to the practice, so let's jump this one. It's nice to do again a couple of races, I have to say. Like, I missed it in the last weeks. Like, it's so fun, you know. So let's see. I hope we can join. Unable to join. Maybe it's full, so let's join this one. No, nice. This works. Let me quickly check my telemetry. Oops, I have the wrong profile. It's on Rensport. And thanks, Archon, for the follow. Much appreciated, mate. Much appreciated. This is fine. This is fine. I think this was my screen blocker for setup. Let's see, Spa. Okay, I have our final one from September. Let's drive this first and then we go on to the quali set, I think. Quali set, the latest one I have is... (14th August? Is it 14th August? Yeah, I think so. Yeah, let's try this one here. Let's go and have some fun. Let's put on the gloves. I'm wondering if we have actually the endurance pit lane, but it doesn't look like it. I think we have the normal one. Yep, we have the normal one. The old one is a bit more tricky, but it's okay. Let's try to not block the GT3. We need to let through 2 cars by, I think. That was crazy. And because we want to be super friendly, we just go here off the road, wave to the fans, and drive back. Let's see how this will go. Welcome to everyone who just tuned in. I hope you have a great day. Yes, cold tires. Don't forget about those, you know. I remember this was like the toughest corner in Lambo because you have to really coast the car in, otherwise the car basically just spins out. Like the rear just overtakes you essentially. Yellow flags. Hello, BMW. It feels like the car got a bit more necessary, but you can't judge it anyway as the tires are still not up to temp. And what's the track conditions actually? That's also quite cold, so... Lol, look at this. I think even with cold tires normally this one was flat out, but we'll see anyway. Maybe it will be a proper challenge this time in the Lambo. Let's try to brake before the marker here. Okay. Definitely have a bit of mid-corner unders here. But I want to wait till... Yeah, we need to drive actually 2 more laps. Because from 65 degrees upwards you can really judge the conditions. See? Like the lift I need to do. Also, it's kind of funny that our fuel tells us we can only do 10 laps, which would be a bit crazy. Need to double check maybe if we need to pit in this championship. This will be a cut, yeah? Good to know. Might need to adjust the setup actually quite a bit to get more rotation from it. Like on the throttle the rotation is fine, it's just entry to mid corner the car's just basically understeering into the wall, you know. But then again we always need to account for the tire temps, right? Like if you have a lot of experience in MU you can already, even if the tires are not up to temp, you know if the balance will be fine. But still, I want to give the setup a chance, you know. I have an idea what we can do to get rid of the unders here, but... See, as the tire gets more and more in its operating window, this was not even flat, you know. So this is why, like, every time you try a setup, although you might think at the start, oh, this couldn't work, you need to drive till the tires are up to temp, you know. Especially if the track is colder. See? Because now this was suddenly flat. And if you have like 20 degrees more track temp, it will be automatically be already maybe even flat on your outlap. But because you have so cold conditions, your perception can get skewed, you know? So it's always important to be in mind, or to have that in mind, you know? For example, this is just pure skill issue that I brake too late. And it really looks like I think there is some sort of double fuel consumption, if that makes sense, you know. we make it flat? Yes, that was close. Let's go. And welcome everyone on Twitch and YouTube. Look at the oversteer. Friendly LMP2 waiting. Or is it LMP3? Oh my god. See? We were over the slip angle on the rear. I think though it's a fine race setup, like we'll be okay. Like we lose maybe a second because of the prototype. Entry is also okay. I mean it's on the edge but it's controllable. As long as no one punts us into our rear, we will be fine, I think. See? And I would also recommend you guys shift up into fourth before you turn in there, because when you drive down from the curb, the car can get into the ref limiter quite quick, so if you are in the higher gear you won't lose acceleration. I see. Someone destroyed our braking marker, which is good. And here always be smooth. If you rush it, you'll lose time. I'll do one more lap. And then we just go into practice to the quali set. Like here I'm wondering if I want to adjust the slow speed rotation, but then again it's only one corner and I think I can also work around it with our driving style. Like here turning was too late. Let's try ABS 6 here. Maybe we'll... Hey Tata, how are you mate? All good? Yeah, for sure. In this corner it's a bit more aggressive because the rear locks a bit more up, you know? Oh yeah, okay, I feel they reduced a bit the grip there, like their Rennsport line doesn't work that well. We lost more time actually than I thought. Almost a second. Ah, nice. Thanks for the message, Sata. Looks like wrong name. Erwin, I think it's also a bit the way it looks, you know, because the rear slip, it's still quite on the edge. Like, yeah, I'm not sure if I can show you in the replay. It's like the way I'm not sure how to describe it, but it's still, it's like you can't drift in the car, you know. Like the best example was when we had this hypercar, LMP3 or whatever. Was it this lap? I think it was this lap. Or the one before. No. That was the one before. Here. Yeah, here. Watch this. Like, we're just slightly off the line. Look. And I had to, you know, basically open up my steering, otherwise I would drive into him. And because of the angle of my steering wheel and the way I go off the brakes, like the rear instantly snapped. And it's really on the edge, you know. So I think it's still not perfect, you know, but it's better than it was before, you know. So there is still a lot they need to work on, but they are on a good level now, you know. If they can somehow get like the feeling of that you have a stable platform, you know, and you still get punished if you're overdrive, that would be cool. But overall, I think it's really nice. Huh? The entire RAG crew is driving the LMP2. That's cool. Who's driving with us in the GT3s? Let's see. Do we know someone? Not at first sight. What's the pace in the GT3s? We can do 19 low, I think, in the race. And I wanted to double check actually if we have... Yeah, we have 2 times the fuel consumption. Oh my god. So we need to do math while driving. Yeah. This is what you mean. Yeah. I get that. That's a good point, actually. True. That's a good point. You mean that I can rotate the car quite a lot on throttle still, right? Without losing it. Is this what you mean? Okay. Yeah, I think I get what you mean. Like, for example, in this hairpin, how I still could rotate the car a lot on the throttle for a long time, right? If you mean this, then the thing is, it's a pretty controlled exit with the throttle, and I get your point. Like, if the car produces so much power, you shouldn't be able to rotate it that much, right? Because if you rotate the car on the exit, you always do it because you lose grip on the rear, not because the front is so strong, right? So yeah, it's an interesting thing to dive in, I guess, and to check how it's fixable. But I'm not sure really. Like, it's always hard to compare IRL, onboards and inputs to sim, because you never know what setup they run in IRL. Because, right, if you compare like a GT3 car from like a Pro AM or like bronze entry to a Pro car, you will have 2 different cars essentially, and depending on to what you compare, you might need to tweak the physics into one or the other direction, right? If you compare it to a Pro car, the Pro car will be much more on the edge than a AM car. So this is why I always find it hard to do those comparisons between IRL onboards and sim. Maybe in the if you compare hypercars, it's a bit more easy because hypercars are mostly Pro entries. Yeah. But I think, Erwin, I think Dennis said, because Dennis drove the Lambo, like, the setup can make a huge difference, so. But I get your point, and Ayrton, thanks for the follow, mate, much appreciated. Thank you, and welcome everyone. I'm wondering why we can't register though. I'm a bit confused why the button didn't appear. Now it appears, nice. Let's see. I hope we can get a good result, so we get a bit of rating. And we'll see anyway. Yeah, I get your point. And it's also, I'm running quite low TC, so you would expect maybe to snap more, if you mean. Okay, let's load the quali setup. I hope it will be fine. Well, we just say and think that it will be fine. Fingers crossed. I'll take the latest iteration. And maybe I need to put in actually more fuel. Should we just double the fuel? Would make sense, right? Alright, we are ready to rumble. Basically, let's go into the live timing. So who do we have in the GT3s? A lot of Astons actually. I mean, the Aston is pretty quick here. So it will be interesting how we can compete with them. Would be cool, for sure. And we'll see. Yeah, Erwin, could be. It's always hard to find the the reason why something is in a certain way, right? No, I trust also in Dennis. It's pretty hard, to be fair, like doing or building a sim, right? Because you have so many parameters you can tweak, and if you tweak one just slightly into the wrong direction. Bro, what is this name? Bezahl keine Steuern. That's the proper German name. Alright. And where are we? Somewhere here. What entry are we actually? Number 12? That's good actually. Okay. Let's don't do the mistake to drive over the white line here. That's fine. Thank God. Like, I really like the UI, for example, in LMU. Still a couple of improvements regarding the pit stops which could be done, you know, but overall... Okay. I think we actually really need to adjust our line here. Yeah, I agree. That would be really cool. What's the tire temperature? I think the quickest step will be actually in those conditions, the third one. Okay. Temp 20, it's even colder. Let's see. Welcome everyone who just tuned in. Let's go. For one moment I was like, please don't give me a cut. Because if you get a cut out of the last corner, your next step gets eliminated. It was okay-ish. I mean, the tire is still not there, that's why we don't have this bite. Let's try flat out. Okay, nope, no chance. Tire is not there. Well, I like this. I like this. That the tire needs to take some time to get up to, you know, the working window. Double check that we have the right ABS. Let's brake here. That's too you know, not confident on the power, but then again. We need to be patient and let the tire do its thing, you know. Oi, 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 oi. Yeah. chill and wait. Should we try third gear? Not bad. Oh my god. That was so close of losing it completely. Oh, and the second time is looking. Nothing special. Okay, we have one more lap we can do. Forgot the ABS. This will cost some lap time for sure. Though should be now actually a big jump. Lap time this lap. I'll take the save. No wait, that was not safe. Let's see if we can get the... we can't. But this could make an interesting race. So let's... Don't destroy the tire actually if we want to swap it. Now we need to... Let's quickly check the fuel consumption actually. We have a fuel consumption of 9.5 liters. So we take anyway what we've done in the race set. But my thought is if we can only do 10 laps in the race, this means we need to like if we can save 1 or 2 laps, that would be good. But basically on average I think we use like 9.5 liters. So yeah, let's go back to the pits, load the different setup. The others should like improve actually. I think you can do 19s in the quali, because this lap you saw was quite a lot of mistakes, you know. Let's use the final one. How much does it have actually in the power? Okay, that should be fine. Alright. Because you will see if we go now here on watch, there will be look, because this was clear, like the first lap is so much slower, but I'm actually happy because this will be a nice race. And it's pretty funny that you can extend there so much. So right now it looks like we'll get... Yeah, okay, nice. That's cool. Like P4 actually will make a nice race, I have to say. That's really cool. I mean, we did this lap with full fuel, right? So that's cool. I'm really looking forward to the race. Let me take a new tire set. Now we already have a new one. That's nice. This is really nice. That would be cool, I have to say. P5. We can even do a bet. Let me do one. Prediction P1, and you get like... Yeah, let's give it 5 minutes. If you want, on Twitch. And welcome everyone on YouTube now. And of course on Twitch. I hope you have a great day and we'll have a nice race. We should actually now. All right. It's pretty funny. Like you see where our car was basically somewhat up to temperature. I can show.
Drivers go to the grid for a race start.
Because our last sector was the quickest, actually, I think. Okay, we have new tires. Let me quickly double check. New ones. Yep, that's correct. Perfect. Oh, I'm looking forward to the race. We just need to survive. That's the most important part. But we can already do some magic here because I want to save 2 laps of fuel, actually, if this is possible. And we'll only save 1. But the thing is, if you have double the amount of... Oh, well, yeah, true. If you have double the amount of fuel consumption... Oi, oi, oi. Someone changed the FOV. Hey, where is it? Graphics 35. I think it's showing still the change, but we adjusted it to... Hey, Massino. Thanks, bro. Will be fun. And welcome to everyone. I hope you have an incredible day, and we'll have an incredible race.
Formation lap has started.
Okay. The thing is, do we change the tires in this race? It will take... Does it take 12 seconds? Normally I wouldn't do it, actually. But then again, you have full fuel, so it will make a bigger difference. We'll see how the race goes. If we are P1, we might change the tires. Not... I don't know. I need your help. And it's already important here to save fuel, actually. Because if you already rev the car too much in this phase, you will lose a lot of fuel, as it's just double the penalty, right? So we just chill in our lovely 6th gear. Maybe go into safety car mode. Just don't do the race start, Gregor, in safety car mode. Boing, boing, boing.
Green flag. Green
Out
flag.
of the corner, mamma mia. But at least we have a clean start. Oh my god. Don't ping pong me, bro. That was crazy. But we don't have a lot of damage. Oh my god. Ha! LMP3s are slower or what? Mamma mia. Oh my god. This is crazy. Oh my god. Oh my god. Just pass me, please. Oh my god. This is crazy. This LMP3 driver is slower than us in the corners. Mamma mia. Look at this. Oh my god. This is actually a big problem for us, I have to say. I hope he can just pull away now. And the problem is I hope the Essen doesn't fight us too much, because we want to catch the guys ahead. And we have quite some good pace, I think. Oh my god, broken car. Oh my god. He literally brakes so early. I knew it. At least he's off the... Oh mein Gott, that's crazy. Ja, Frostor, das ist normal. Ich muss es irgendwie fixen mit einem... Abstand da ein bisschen größer ist. Tell me if the micro is now better, so I don't breathe too much in. I need to find my bubble or whatever it's calling. Okay. Yeah, the S is giga in the straight line. Let's try to get some slipstream here. Chinchik died, unlucky. Okay. I hope we don't have too much damage, but it should be okay. Gap to P1 stays consistent. Car is dead. Oh, this corner is so mental because I feel the rear stepping out and I want to lift, but I need to stay planted, you know? It's crazy. Well, it's fun. Need to brake a bit later. And here, a bit more speed. We gained 3 times on P1, that's good. Let's see what their pace is. Okay, he can that's good. I was a bit too early. Sorry, too late. I would actually maybe increase the DC here on 2 just to be a bit more safer on the tires. But we have a chance, I think. That's good. Keep pushing, don't forget the ABS, exactly. Some nice trail braking. Patience is key in this corner. Fully on the power. That was a bit problematic, but I think we did a good compromise here. That was okay. Not too bad, but also not the best. Cars ahead are fighting. Oh my god. That was crazy. Only cost us a bit of time. Half a second in total. Did you see this? Crazy. Isn't this the guy who like the Merc ahead? Isn't it he who's driving so overly aggressive always? Let's see what's pace from P1. Yeah, okay, we can do that also. We just need to see. Oh my god, that crash. Yeah, I like the race setup much more than the quality, to be fair. Okay, we have an LMP3 behind us. We'll take the cut. No time to lift. Need to push for P1. Oh my god. I just hope the Merc guy doesn't block us too much. That was a good one. But the Sidoro guy on P1 is actually quite quick. Well, that problem fixed itself. Yeah. I think he's actually saving a bit of fuel. I need to check. On the start finish straight, what makes the most sense. Okay. Someone has hurt my braking marker. Not good. Okay, same pace basically. Huh? Yeah, 6 gear is good. They can run somehow a bit quicker through a Rouge, I have the feeling. Hey Nicolas, thank you. Guys, I'm not sure if a mix of LMP3 and GT3 is good actually. Because they are so sometimes. Cost us quite a lot of lap time. Yeah, Urban. The problem is if the MP3 drivers would be like, I think the people which are on a decent pace, it's fine, you know, but if you are a bit off the pace and you drive in an MP3 car, it's quite dangerous. Still too late? Good to know. That was good with lifting coast. Also weird, and I can't select. But I want to save a lap of fuel. That was super dangerous, but we survived. Come on. close. So on the edge. That was early on the power, which is not bad. That's what I mean. You need to stay on the throttle there. If you lift, you get even more on this here. It's quite funny. It looks like we need to really get the gap down by saving fuel. That was good. Was this still Davies 9 crazy? Yeah, it's flat out if you risk it basically. This is good. That was good. That was really good. I'm wondering though why we don't save that much fuel. But I have an idea already. I mean, mathematically it makes sense, right? If you have quite a lot of throttle, full throttle, you know, percentage over the lap, then the lifting coast won't make that big of a difference because you're anyway longer on the full throttle, you know? That was a good lap, although we saved some fuel. Come on. I need to cut. Or myself well. Oh, come on! At least only 0 to 5 cut-wise, and we saved a good chunk, so we're almost on the same level as P1. Car rotates quite a lot on the power actually. Yeah, they fixed our lovely line. was so close to losing the car. So how much do we refuel, guys? 80? Cost quite some time. I saw he passed us before. We just take the cup. It's okay. That was the dirty air in a nutshell. Yeah, that's Q Control's CSX3. Well, that happens, I guess, if you drive with the wrong setup. This is what I mean. At some point when your wear gets too low, this happens. And the wear is fine, I don't think we will swap tires actually. Next lap is when we pit. Looks like we'll get to the 3-star. Need to be really quick with the direction change, then it's easier flat out. Do they also drive together with LMP3s though? I don't know. Guys, should we take more fuel or not? What do you think? Lawn Mower Simulator. Hello. That's the most stupid cut I've seen. Imagine you get a cut there. It's crazy. I go 84 laps, worst case. And it's easier to save if at all. But mamma mia, that's crazy. But I think it will be fine. Because it didn't calculate with the pit stop. That should be okay. Huh? 17.8? Let's see. Like, I can for sure save a bit of fuel. 6% is fine. But I guess it makes no sense to swap to dries. Sorry, to new tires. Where is P1? Oh, okay, it's already out. Ah. Do we have too much fuel now? Looks like it. At least we are on the right strategy with, you know, not changing tires. Well, I think we'll have 8 more laps. If it's 9 more laps, it will be tough for the P1 guy. So good that we took more. Let's see. We just do our race. 7 laps, Archie. Yeah. I have no idea. It's my first race since whatever. Really? How is that? Yeah. Good job, guys. Good job. Looks like someone is tilted. Funny. Like, I just hold my line. What am I actually supposed to do? Just wait one more corner and then you'll be safe. Oh, that was a bit too late. Wrong ABS. It's crazy what the ABS can do. We need to be now super careful with our track limits, you know. That should be fine. We'll survive. Gap is also looking okay. We just go safe through Rouge, and I think we gapped him quite a lot, so... Bruder. What is he doing? Yeah, looks like the Essen got taken out. So it's even more chill now for us. I mean, it's a good start if we can bring the P2 over the line and nothing crazy happens. This is what I mean. What are the other guys doing? Looks like they got taken out. Yep. The Merc looks like killed their Aston. Oh, yeah, it was an Aston. Is it the second time the Merc destroyed someone's race? We'll check after the race in the replay. What's the optimals? Yeah, we are not that bad. Last sector where we outbreak, but besides that, lap time looks good actually. I think the important part is we want to drive against him. You know, we need to try to stay and hit our braking markers, of course, first. But what I wanted to say initially is we lost so much at the start. That was pretty rough to, you know, keep up. Of course, it doesn't matter if you are like 2-3 times quicker. As soon as you have like this 4-second gap over 40-minute race, it's pretty hard. But we enjoy it anyway. Like, I'm wondering when LMU will update the GT3s again. But for the time being, I think it's a decent model, to be fair. Or what do you guys think? And I also need to drink a bit of water, and my headache gets again a bit stronger. Talking about headaches. But funny that our first sector isn't that worse, although the tire wear is so high. I think I will increase the brake bias a bit. Also want to double check our ABS settings. Chat is going again nuts, I see. This is the interesting part about the Lambo, see? While you're braking, sometimes the car just continues to understeer, but when you release the brake, that's where it gains like so much rotation that it's not linear, you know, to your brake release. Ah, okay, copy, Archie. That's actually a good explanation, thank you. Gap is also fine. I mean, we did quite a mistake and we still didn't lose time to the Merc, so it's good. Oh well. Why are they so tilted in the chat? Like, imagine just enjoy the game if something happens. Setup still feels actually quite good, I have to say. I'm wondering how much front end damage we have. Because this impacts essentially how much front end we lose, you know, in the high speed. But hey, all good. don't risk the cut. One more cut and we have DT. Lift and brake. Lift. Look at our tire on the rear, lol. Where did this happen? I mean, now it makes sense why sometimes those snaps. Look here also in this corner, where the rear left gets loaded so much. It's sliding all around. Maybe when we lost the car in that corner a couple of laps back. That's okay. I actually noticed a lot of drivers don't not exploit, but use this curb there on the entry. It gains you so much lap time. Brake release. Like sometimes I want to try to reduce the rotation of the Lambo on the entry when you release the brakes and give it just generally more front end. But that the brake release doesn't have so much impact on the balance, you know? Anyway, no stress, just let him through. How did Shinji get to P7? He was on P1. Oh well, happens. Just chilling here. Let's see, we have 2 more laps, I think. Yeah, we have way too much fuel. I want to see in the last lap what we can get lap time wise, but then again I don't want to risk it. Because we have like a small cut and we are gone. But then again, sometimes it's actually more dangerous to drive chilled than push. Because how many times do you drive chilled in the practice, you know? Actually not that bad so far the lap. Roll it in, let the car rotate, back on the power. Normally I don't really like this balance, like if a car is such a balance that it's so aggressive on the brake release. But it's somewhat manageable. Problem is if you start to push and you brake later, you can really easily lose the car. Like the way we drive right now, it's nice and controllable somewhat. But if I would need to adjust the setup, I would do a couple of changes for sure. It's actually a really good braking. Oh, even gained half a second to the guy on P1. Not bad. Here it's important that you're on the power just before the curb, because the on-throttle rotation helps you to be able to still open up the steering in time, you know? It's quite interesting. Oh well. And welcome everyone on YouTube and Twitch. I hope you have an incredible day and you enjoy the stream. Especially on YouTube, if you like it, make sure to leave a like, it would be really cool. I would support the stream and help me to not outbreak myself that often. Oh my god. Like right now, I would say the car feels like I have a pendulum, you know? The front is like, you hold the front and the rear rotates, or the car rotates over the rear. Like a shopping trolley almost. That should be anyway the last step, so... Oh my god. Maybe the other guy runs actually out of fuel. And Nero wins it, so congrats to him. Like you see how I'm always driving on the verge of the rear grip. And the throttle essentially helps you to regain grip on the rear, or decide how much you want of the on-throttle rotation. This is actually pretty unlucky. Like, if he needs to do one more lap, oh boy, he will maybe run out of fuel. Seven is chilling. It should be now finished, right? Yeah, we are finished, but he still is finished. But he will be fine. As should, one lap less to do. I don't complain. I'm happy. That's okay. That's okay. I think our car can do also 19.2 race pace also, if you really push it. But yeah, overall quite satisfied with the result. Like, we can see what we do next. Hey Lazy, what's up? How are you doing? All good? And generally welcome to everyone. I hope you have an incredible day. I really feel the headache a bit, to be fair. Like, focusing is a bit harder. I think we can actually leave the server and see what we do next. Let's get this right. Hey Hugo, how are you, mate? All good? I hope you have an incredible day, my friend. What's the time? It's almost 5 p.m. I want to do one more race for sure. And then from 7 p.m. somewhat like my internet starts to break down. So, let's see. Maybe we are even silver 2 now, which would be giga. And then we'll do another stream tomorrow for sure. So make sure to follow if you want to watch it. Alright. I mean, we can also see the race result later on. Let's maybe just double check first which races we have even to choose from, right? That's always good. We have another LMS sprint. Let's see who's driving it. Yeah, why not? We're in the groove, right? So rather just register quickly. Please work. Let's go. I just hope that it goes a bit away. See, this is the problem. Not a lot of people drive in the LMP3, so the skill gap is a bit bigger also in the first split. So let's see. We have 94 people registered in the silver, GT3. Do I know any of them? Don't think so, actually. Well, it's okay. Doesn't matter, really. Let's have a look did our rank change? Profile. View results. We gained 2 points. Rank breakdown. What did... I think we lost a bit. The problem is it also takes the quali result, you know? Okay, we were expected to finish 6th. We were 2. Ah, did we even gain safety rating? Lol. It's funny. But where do I see how much rating I gained? Because normally it's had the percentage, right? Or am I just stupid? Anyway, it looks like we are just... I don't know if we are just on the verge of Silver 2 or not. But yeah, it's okay. We go into the next race anyway and see what we... It's at least after the next race we should be in Silver 2, hopefully. Ah, they drive again. Hope this time they survive. Not sure what happened there. Aston, Ford, BMW, 2 Lambos. I know this team is driving a lot of those special events, like they always have like 10,000 teams sign up. Ah, they took the percentage out, lazy. I didn't know that. Hey Mark, GG. Yeah, GG to you. Did you also drive? Hey Border Jack, what's up, mate? Nice to see you in the chat, mate. I missed you all, guys. I'm so happy I'm back. I wanted to tell you why I couldn't stream. I was away from my apartment basically, and since last Friday I didn't feel good, and before I had still, if you remember, the exams I had to write, you know, so everything went well. I think I even got my bachelor thesis back, which went actually also really good concerning. I had to do Rensport at the EWC and write my bachelor thesis at the same time. Let's load the quali setup. I don't like the quali setup though, like something is off with it. I don't know what, but it is what it is. And then we take 30 liters and we just pray that it's enough. Like, but do you lazy think it's good that they took the percentage out of the update or not? What do you think, mate? I always like to see the percentage, because normally, at least if you want to see it, you have in every game the chance to look at it, right? Even Rocket League, so you can look it up, I think. With the third party, of course, but still. It would be nice to know how much you gain, so you can extrapolate or whatever it's called. So GT3 entry-wise, does it say which entry we have? I don't think so, because they all drive. But it's okay, to be fair. If we do a good lap now, which means we don't invalidate, then we should have like a bit of a better race than this time. What I think about the retirement of the Porsche from the WEC Hypercar, I think it's a shame. Like, you know, funny enough, like I live literally... the Mercedes Museum is like 3 subway stations, if you want to call it, away from me. I could also, like, because I live near Stuttgart, right? Or almost in Stuttgart, actually. It's a bit sad because if you drive past the museums of, Porsche, and it's like, man, they belong to WEC, so it's a bit sad. Like, and I love the look of the Porsche Hypercar, so it's sad, Well, I mean, if you need to cut costs somewhere, right? WEC is ultra expensive, I think. Like, also Le Mans is part of it, right? So And I also feel sorry for all the teams which struggled, you know, with the BOP in WEC, like especially at Le Mans. It felt like Ferrari was always having the advantage, you know. So I'm a bit sorry, but at least they still drive IMSA, you know. Because I think the more brands you have, like factory teams, the better for WEC, right? It's becoming like better than Formula 1, and then seeing like a brand like Porsche deciding to leave it. It's the same, but it's a shame, but they have their numbers, right? So they know they will have their reasons why they left it. Yeah, I read that. Like also the terrorist situation, right? I'm not sure how much Porsche needs to, you know, suffers from that, but like as an advertisement wise to make sense. Because Porsche is like a, you know, producer of luxury cars, right? So and the entire EV, so electronic vehicle situation in German manufacturers is also a bit unlucky, to say the least. But I think my next car will be like an EV, but it will take some time after I have my master degree, and then depending how everything works and looks, right? Like, you know, I'm still a student because I'm doing my I will have my bachelor's degree when I get my grades back, and then I'm doing my master's, right? And it's just a bit mobility-wise a shame, like in Germany, because they increase like the costs of our ticket, you know, that we can drive with the public transportation stuff, you know, the trains and whatever. But yeah, this is what it is. I have right now a Volkswagen 8. And the car is Giga, actually. Mate, I drove to Italy and my fuel like I was driving maybe on average 110 kph, because you need to drive through Switzerland where you have like the 120 tempo limit, and Austria is all 130 I think, but you don't want to, you know, drive quicker in those countries because the penalty is quite severe money wise. But generally, like with the luggage and stuff in the car, I think the fuel consumption down to Italy was 4.9 liters on 100 kilometers, and that's crazy good. Like, the gasoline price in Germany for 1 liter is like, I think I paid, when I filled up the tank, €1.63, which is actually on the more expensive side. You can get it at 1.53 depending on the time of day. But imagine you can drive to Italy and you only use 60% of your tank, and you pay, it's like from 75 euros was full tank, so 60% is something like 8 euros times 6 is what, 48? So 48 euros down to Italy. Yeah, speed check is Switzerland and Austria. I get PTSD if I don't spot, you know, when I drove over the border from Italy to Switzerland, I didn't see the, you know, speed limit, and I was like driving 60 kph because I was so afraid to get the, you know, a ticket. And the other ones passed me like, it's not even diesel, it's like, is it normal gasoline? I'm not sure what's called. Benzene in German, but yeah. E10, E10, or 10% ethanol. Although in Italy you don't get E10, you have only E5. Casual conversation on your quali lap, talking about your fuel consumption. Let's see what the lap time was. Maybe it's 20. What the? Ah, almost. Ay, ay, ay. Lost 1.5 times here for sure. 7.5 TDS. Main goals are crazy good. I love them. Although I have to say, in hindsight, I wouldn't buy the Golf 8. I would buy the Golf 7 because the Golf 8 it has literally no knobs. It's all digital and it's a bit annoying sometimes. And I think the Golf 7 has the perfect compromise. It's fancy, you know, the Golf 8 with all the displays, but I mean, I get it. It's much cheaper to do everything with display nowadays. But still, if I had the choice, I would go for a Golf 7. It would be cheaper. I mean, and my Golf 8 has like 150 PS, which is completely enough, I have to say. It's still fun to drive, but man, the way you can fuel save, it's crazy. Sometimes it goes into it has 4 cylinders, I think, and it goes into a 2-cylinder mode, and you save even more. It's so cool to see that in your dashboard. Like the challenge, you know, I set myself sometimes is how much fuel can I even save? It's so cool. Because driving quick, you know, doesn't really tempt me that much on the German Autobahn, I have to say. Because it really doesn't help you to save time when you travel, because you burn so much more fuel, and there, what do you get, 5 minutes, and then you have in a traffic jam, and then it's all burned anyway. So it's a really nice challenge to try to save as much fuel as you can. Oh man, I could break it later. I think even an 18 is possible, actually. And for talking during the entire lap, it's quite good. Hi Florian. Ich mag den Lambo eigentlich ganz cool. Ich mag den eigentlich sehr. Ist aber auch das Auto, was ich am meisten gefahren bin. Deswegen ist es auch schwierig sozusagen. Ferrari ist auch cool. BMW an sich auch. I think I drive BMW for the rest. You have a BMW M, oh man, it's one of my dream cars, I have to say. But expensive in Germany, so not a bad quality lap actually. But 18 is possible for sure in those conditions. How much does the M have in the M140? Is it like 300 PS, right? I don't know really. But man, the heater radiator broke. Okay, interesting. In your Golf. I mean, the Golf 8 has some nice upgrades in terms of reliability, I think, over the Golf 7, but the amount, like, guys, if you want to buy a Golf 8R with, like, nice, you know, interior and stuff, you pay almost 60k for a new Golf. And Golf was, like, meant to be a car which everyone can, you know, buy normally. That was the core idea from a Golf back then in the years, you know. And with the weight ulti, it will be Giga, right? Like, it's just a shame how much expensive cars got. I mean, I get it. If people pay so much for cars, even if you increase it, why should you not increase it from a company perspective, right? But consumer-wise, it's a bit sad. I have to say, personally. Let's keep it at 3.2 again on the TC. And guys, I need your help again. So pit stop wise, we refueled in only 8 laps, I guess. So 80 or even less. I guess 80 is fine if we have to do the additional lap.
Teams and drivers go to the grid for a race start.
Let me quickly double check if we have the race open, blah blah blah. That's also okay. Should be fine. Yeah, let's go. Let's go 80 on the fuel. I might save a liter or two, but it depends a lot again on what the others do. Yeah. Did it already start to go so much up border, Jack, 15 years ago with the Golf? Golfs are super expensive in South Africa, really. Boah, my Golf, I bought it, it had 19k, it has a nice interior and stuff, for 21.8k, I think it was. With 19,000 kilometers, which is fine, I think. It was like if you would buy it like new from the factory, it would be like 36k. And it only had 1 year. Diesels, like I don't know a lot about cars in that regard, so
Formation lab has started.
diesel's really more reliable. I mean, you have no Zündkerze, I'm not sure what's called in English. Yeah, like it makes no sense to buy a new car from the factory, in my opinion. Like if you are on a budget, if you have so much money that you can just configure everything, go for it. But for me, as a student, not worth it. Leasing was also not really an option, I thought. Oh, sorry bro, thanks. Completely forgot. What? Bro, as I said, my Golf was 19,000 kilometers, 19,000, and 21.8k with 150 PS and good, you know, interior and stuff. It's crazy. Why are they so more expensive in South Africa? Oh my god. Oh boy. We did the right call though, I have to say. Driving really tight there. Yeah, that car got completely. Exactly. Yeah, let's just buy Golfs in Germany, drive them down to South Africa and sell them. But I guess the import taxes is quite high. I mean, you know the Xiaomi SU7? Like, it's so cheap in China, but I think because of the taxes it's so much more expensive in Germany. Side damage, but it's okay. I just coast my life out of the car. Giga fuel safe strat. Lambo behind us. I try to not kill the tire too early. Crazy, mate. You know, if I go out of my apartment, I see 10,000 goals. So many people have them here. Hey GT Sly, that's cool. Greetings to him from me. Nice to see him also driving the Lambo. Like, so many people stopped driving the car. I'm just a bit unlucky. Let's see. This corner, I don't like the setup. It's a bit random. That's cool. Yeah, Silent to Luke, exactly. I mean, how would you drive with the car from Germany to South Africa? To Italy first or to Spain? I'm wondering. And how many kilometers is it? I think 7,000 or so. He needs to work a bit on his exits. Man, if you have new tires, it's so easy to drive it flat out. But once you have used ones, it gets so dangerous. 13,000 over. It's like a cruise, and the cruise starts from Genoa. A ferry from Spain. Ah, okay. How long would it take, ulti? Once, okay, crazy. Nice road trip. It's crazy. Like German Autobahn is free, right? You don't need to pay. But then you go to Italy and you need to pay for every part you drive on the Autobahn. Like, we drove only 1.5 hours there and we paid like 18 euros. It's crazy. Yeah, I see he's overdriving. He needs to drive the Lambo more chill. Like I also struggle with that in the regards that the car penalizes you if you push too much. You need to drive always slightly under the limit. What happened there? Car park. Like the one when you try to push in the Lambo, you can really easily do quite quick mistakes. Like I'm really driving chilled here. LMU, I find if you try to keep up in such a scenario, you lose more time than you know. Like my advice for everyone is always try to just focus on yourself, and then if you have the pace, you will catch the car ahead anyway. But if you look too much ahead, you start to do more mistakes. At least this is what I learned over the years. Just forget about everyone else. Mate, in Italy, I feel like speed limit is just like an idea that you know how quick the cars will go, but almost no one cares about it. Like it says 60 kph. They know that there is no speed check, and they drive like, I don't know, 130 in 60 kph zones. Like I'm so scared there. Maybe I'm a bit too German about this, but like why the hell do you have then those rules in the first place if no one obeys? You know? And the quality of the roads is also interesting. By the way, fun fact, you feel the difference from the tarmac also in the fuel consumption. Like German roads on the Autobahn, you also save more fuel. It's so funny. Like the impact it has, you know? Oh my god, just overtake me, bro. The dirty air. I bet he brakes quite early. Okay, I take it. Oh my god. It was quite a good lap time otherwise. Well, but are you not afraid of like portable ones? Like in Germany you have a lot of speed cameras which are set up like just for like 1 day or two somewhere, you know? Oh my god. Yeah, so smart. Oh my god. It's oh, please just overtake me. I'll just coast, I don't want to. I still need to be careful on the brake. Oh, another P3 in the wall. But when do you know there are no speed cameras? Is it because they're all stationary and they don't do this like in Germany where they have like a portable one? I think in Germany you can actually rent one and make money with it, but I'm not 100% sure if that's true. So don't take it with certainty. Like, we drove through so many tunnels, mate, and they were sending it. But I have to say, the road from Italy, from Genoa to Switzerland through the San Bernardino tunnel, like the road up there is so fun to drive. Like to drive up the mountain and on so cool roads, it's so fun. Ah, okay, I understand. Well, it's the same like people in Germany, basically, you know, when they are placed and then you just slow down. You know, really? Like if you don't do that in Germany, they will knock at your door, I think. Interesting. I was way too late. Time to get purple. Let's go. I want to, for sure. I always wanted to visit South Africa. Since 2010 when there was the football. Hello, give me yellow. This is what I don't get sometimes. Like I'm lifting, I'm losing half a second and it still gives me 0.75. Should have just stayed planted. Yeah, mate, oh my god. If you're talking about debt, it's crazy what happens right now. I think it's over the entire world that so many people are in debt because of stuff like Klarna and whatever. It's crazy. I was too quick on the entry and I almost lost it. Like, it's crazy. You know, the idea about credit cards and Klarna and stuff that you can divide your payment and whatever, it's really cool if you use it in the right way. But too many people buy stuff and think that it's like a money glitch. And then, wait a minute, I need to pay it back. It's crazy. Like, and especially young people fall into this trap, which is really sad. Oh my god, come on Gregor, a bit earlier next time, thank you. I agree, Ulti, it's... But that's where they make their money, you know. I would 100% agree with you. Please stay green for once. But now we take... Let's see, this is 0.25. Although we gained time. The other one we lost half a second and we lost so much. Yeah. Also a good point. That's also the social media also plays a big part of it. To be fair. Yeah. But the most important part, Ulti, is that you learn from it, you know? That's the most important stage in today's life regarding that. Imagine you have like 10k depth and you are like, yeah, it's okay. You can just get more. You know. Yeah. I mean, in Germany, you had the phase where a lot of people went into debt to build houses, right? But now even this stopped, I think, to some degree, because building houses got so expensive. And then you have the problem in Germany, if you build houses, that the building companies, they just... What's the term? Let me think about it. The way they are structured, it can happen often that you have a contract, you know, with a building company, and then the company gets broke because of the way how they do business, and then you're just sitting there on your not finished house. Happens quite a lot in Germany, actually. Yeah, exactly. Like, that's the best advice on that. If you can buy something because you have the money for it, do it. If not, then it also depends, right? If you know what you're doing, if you want to invest in something, then it's also again a different story, right? But overall, I agree. That was a bad Apex. There was no Apex, actually. I hope this guy chills. Well, he almost took us out, at least. He didn't. Please don't send it. Oh my. Yes, bro, but hit the Apex if you do this. That caused us quite a chunk. Yeah, exactly. GG. You're telling me I can't buy SimiCube 2 in installments. Ah, mate. I'm so excited about SimiCube 3, but then again, I'm like, the SimiCube 2 is so cool. How much better will the SimiCube 3 be? You know, subtract the marketing stuff, but how good is it really at the end, you know? Exactly what I think. Like, you know, SimGrid. The champ where we won it. That was so cool. Oh my god. I look too much at the delta. I just want to get a purple lap again, man. Nothing more, nothing less. Go, Master, go. Yeah, I can do 90s. Just don't have the traffic for it. Like there was way over driven on the entry. Really? Is it today? I think there was like a leak actually on a Chinese website, right? And it looks actually quite close to what SimiQ posted in their teasing thing. Oh my god. And now I still have like 4 times in the lap, you know? Let's see if I can get it done. But this car decides nope. I see, this is why I love streaming, you know, we can drive and talk. Maybe we can get the 0.5 at least. Yeah, whole team. It's cool, right? Oh, good old times and remembering all those drivers. Oh boy, come give me green card, nice. I was so, like this time I won't forget it ever, it was so cool. Oh my god. Please, bro, you can even send it to me down here, I don't care. Just don't kill me. I will watch it, I guess. And then wait the first reviews. I would love to go to SimCube Expo, Sim Racing Expo, but it would cost too much money. I was there in 2021, which was already quite cool, but it was during COVID, when everyone had to wear masks and stuff. I'm 24 GD. It's right. It's like it was 2020, correct? I still had my G29. I didn't drive in the rig. I drove at my desk. Those were the wild times, man. And one of the best in sim racing, I have to say. Top level competition was cool, but it wasn't like that toxic. Oh, nice, GD. That was such a good turn 1. Unfortunately, we won't be able to do a quick lap because we need to pit. I'm wondering actually. Oh my god, this will be so quick. That was not great, Apex. Look at the delta! Oh my god, 3 times. Never mind, Ren Spot Ren still works, I think. Look at this lap time! 3 temps, oh my god. No, big leaderboard P1, I think. Oh my god, this was perfect P1. Guys, I want to drive over the line and get DQ'd. But then it doesn't save. Oh, unlucky. So smooth inputs, oh my god. We are in the groove. Look at that Apex. Just. But this was not good. I lost the temp. Go with empty fuel, right? That's yeah. Oh my god. Guys, did you watch the F1 movie? Purple, it's the last sector, he needs to get it over the line. And then, unlucky. Last chicane in Silverstone. I hope that's not a penalty. Please drive, bro! Oh, let's drink something. Oh my god. And welcome everyone. Oh boy. That would be 0.2 almost, I think is possible, Murray Space. Yeah, for sure, GD. If you drive some dailies in the following days, I'll do another stream tomorrow. Oh my god. Oh yeah, Matthew dress full tank, yep. Why? And welcome to the stream, mate. Ah, LMP2. Well, then you can wave by me, you know. And then I can say hello and you will disappear in the distance. Just flash me. Maybe I know then it's you. Yeah, exactly. Purple gravel. Way more fuel than everyone, but that's okay. Cold tires. Yeah, you need to really cut the curb there, otherwise you lose so much time. Ah, nice. Then I will maybe spot you. I know his like the team he drives for is so big because for the special events you have like 10,000 signups. Don't stop. Nice Apex, bro. Yeah, this corner is the worst. And welcome everyone. Scene, thanks for the follow. If you enjoyed the stream, guys, feel free to follow. It's free and supports the channel. Big Giga. Nice and chilled into the braking. Ooh, this Apex feels so good if you nail it. So warm. It's crazy. Lift. And missed the Apex. Nice. Although it's not that penalizing in turn 1, I have to say. It really depends on if you overshoot it and you are too late on the power, or if you can still make the throttle application early. It's all about the throttle application in turn 1. I'm surprised that we're so close to our pace. To be honest, like, only a 1 hour comes off so far. That's Giga. Quite aggressive on the power. And Dusty, thanks for the follow, mate. Thanks for the support. Hope you enjoyed the stream, mate. Yo. I wanted too much there. That was better. That lift was crucial, but the timing was quite good actually. Always try to do lifts on the entry. If you need to do lifts on the exit, you know you did something wrong. Missed the apex slightly. It's an okay-ish lap time. I think we can still, if you nail the lap, we can do a point. So a 19 for the used tire. Remember how we... Look at this turn 1, Leute. Crazy! We are green. Can we make it flat? 6th gear. Oh, and Gregor misses up. Ah, we take the cut. We have enough margin there. Oh well. And welcome everyone who just tuned in. I hope you have had an incredible day and you enjoyed the stream and can learn something. That would be cool. If you have any questions, feel free to drop them into the chat. We have a nice gap so we can talk about everything. I need to have a look, mate. Oh yes, that was close to spinning. Because I overslowed the car on the entry too much. And I have a bit of a headache, you know, because I'm still a bit ill. So I need to start my streaming schedule a bit more chilled, you know? Because I don't want to wake up tomorrow and be like, okay, I can't stream. But I'll see how I feel. Currently here on the brakes because we know the car under us here, so we can get the power down. And we are lucky because this is the worst corner where you can get traffic. Like you lose 1 second instantly if you need to lift there. Bro, I'm still there. Now a bit of slipstream. But hopefully not enough dirty air. Yeah, still felt it, but it's okay. Nice apex. Lol. Did he spin? Or did he pit? Magnetidrus. Let me write this down and I'll do it for the next stream. So you see how I drive this corner. You'll see it. The trail braking was masterclass. But why did he still not get the corner? Well, he braked too late. Let's go get at least it flat out. Please, green. Say green. Nice. Best feeling in the world if you get a green warning. So aggressive from me. Actually, I could drive even quicker PB lap time if I would drive lower TC for lap time purposes, but I don't want to kill the tire too much in the first stint. But who cares about the PB, man? Let's just enjoy the game. Ooh, that was a bit too late. And see, I'm so like. If you're too late in this corner, you just need to accept it, because if you try to steer more and bring the car over, you just die. Because the car is so pitch sensitive. And you will just lose the car. Even there, normal throttle lift is quite dangerous. That pace is really good actually. And here you need to really balance the car with the throttle. That's one of, like, I don't like this corner, and then I think that's the only corner I don't like in the setup, to be fair. Rouge could be a bit easier, but then again, it's still fine. Not like it's too risky. Nice. Consistency is there. Yes. That's good. Also, it's so important to be quick on the throttle there. Yeah, no worries, Daisy. What do you cook? What do you have for dinner? Gregor 2. Late turn, not early. That's okay. Now we chill a bit more. I don't want to get the DT. But I also don't want to lose my rhythm. So what's more important, rhythm or DT? What do we think? Altair Khan, wait. And welcome to the stream, mate. Thanks for tuning in. I don't really like the LMP2. Like, if I drive, I will drive hypercar, but LMP2 is just... I never really got warm with it. You know? That's the thing. And got the timer update, I think, but I don't like it that much. Which is fine, you don't need to like everything, you know? Like the GT3s though. And hypercars. And I think, to be fair, I just like the speed of the hypercar more than of the... Like, LMP3 is again a different story. LMP3 is more fun for myself, you know, but no one drives LMP3. And I don't want to really change too much my driving style again, so I rather stick to GT3s. Brogan, the 18, I threw it away, you know, I don't know. I think I can do in the first stint, if I don't drive like this, in 19.2 for sure. 18, I don't know. Maybe if I improve the setup a bit in some corners, but I'm quite happy with the pace, to be fair. If someone can drive an 18 in the Lambo, I would be super proud of him. Nice day. Apex is somewhere over the rainbow. Man, we are green on a used tire, holy moly. I love this corner so much. It feels so satisfying in the setup. Like rotating the car so close on the edge of grip. It's just so fun to drive. And we're still equal, oh my god. Yeah, I need to chill though. Don't mess up my lap, please. See how much time. This was even not that bad. That's good that Yuri passed us. This means we don't need to do an extra lap. I'm surprised Yuri is the quickest from the RAG lineup. I thought Marcel would be quicker. But they dominate the entire field, so fair play to them. I mean, they're crazy talented drivers anyway. The races were good program. First one was like getting used to LMU at Spa again. And this one was like almost perfect, I think. Stay green. Oh, it's okay, but only 0.25. Ah, okay. Well, that makes sense. Come on, Gregor, let's go. What the hell? Imagine I wouldn't cut the lap. That's crazy pace for you set of tires. Like, look at the tire wear, and we're so rapid. Let's go. Don't jinx it though. It's the last lap. Two laps too much fuel? Well, not 2 laps, but... Oi, 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 yeah. That's typical Gregor. Risk it 3 corners before the finish line. I was so close. But I'm happy with the race and not a lot of mistakes. Most mistakes were actually turn 1. We get a good last braking here. Nice. Almost kick out. Yeah, is it a 0.9? Yeah, it is. Nice. Let's go. Nice, guys. Good race. GG. GG. That was a good race. That was perfect execution. To be fair. GG. What's the time actually? Okay. Copy. Oh well. I have to say, I'm excited to see how much we gained. And thanks for all the likes on YouTube and for the new follows on Twitch, guys. Thanks for the support. Means a lot. Thank you. I have to say my wrists need to get used again to the driving. Like, I feel my right wrist is a bit loose. Oh. Need like bandages, like what's it called? I don't know. Forgot. What happened to your DR? #10. What do you mean? Okay. Basically what happened is you got they reduced the ranks, right, from everyone, and I had not that great races where we had to forfeit, right, with the disconnect. And Border Jack also stole my DR while I was not at home, you know, so that explains a lot actually. But yeah, that was a good race though. Maybe, guys, I will do the test race on the weekend with the Silverstone for hours. I still don't know because if I will do it on Saturday. If yes, I need to find someone to do it. Because I also need to learn a bit more Silverstone properly, like grind it a bit, you know. So we'll see about this one, but for sure stream will be tomorrow again, and I will publish the streaming schedule when I get my timetable from the university on my Discord. So make sure to join my Discord so you get the announcements when I start streaming. And yeah, if you have any questions, you can ask me also. There's some stuff. And let's leave now this session actually, because I want to see how much we gained. So this is already German podium. Okay, we're now silver 2 at least. That's good. So it's like 1, 2, 3. Okay, we gained like 10%, a bit more. Did we gain safety rating? I don't know. But looks like we gained a bit. Yeah, only green stuff here. That's good. We like this, I think. How does it look here? Is it 1 arrow or 2 arrows up? I can even select here. That's cool. 2 arrows up. So we gained safety rating and we gained driver ranking. I don't understand this reality where we have the same DR. With Tetris, I think overall the LMU's driver rating system needs to be a bit more. It should somehow try to get the quicker drivers easier up, you know, somewhat like a. Yeah, I believe you, Ulti. It is also a lot of fun. Like, you sold the period where you sold your rig was at the right time because it got a little bit more boring, but then right now, it's Giga times ahead. Like, even so many sim titles are still coming out, right? It's you never had such a big amount of variety where you can select from. It's nice, but also what happens if you have too much variety where people can pick from, some sims maybe disappear, because people decide more or less for one certain sim or whatever. But yeah. Haha, 92. I'm aiming to win. How quick are you? What do you think about Project? I didn't try it. Like, if it's cool, it would be nice to have another great sim. But then again, you have too much sims to drive. Like, we also have 24 hours a day, and then you don't do sim racing completely full time, right? So it will be hard to do so many sims. Like, if I would have time, I would maybe try a bit more iRacing, but I don't have it. The time. I always buy the subscription, and then I only drive 1 month, and then it's like, well, yeah, a bit of money waste in that regard. But yeah, it is what it is. But yeah, we'll see. Let's see. I wanted to have a look. See, this is weird though, because we finished on P3. Why does it say 15? It's the overall position, right? Yeah, makes sense. We see what a bit of unlucky in this race here. Why we got killed, I think it was. This one was a really bad race, and this one. That was just, we drove way too underdog car. But this race killed us a lot. Let's have a look quickly here. Okay, yeah, unfortunately, mate. But you'll get there. You can gain a lot of time. Like, I'm always saying, because you have so much, if you have available time, you can get quite good in sim racing. Doesn't matter if you have talent or not. And I also saw it with all the people I coached over the last years. Like, everyone can improve. Doesn't matter which stage you are. Do we have weekly races? Something here? WEC Weekly starts today, but I won't be here. Let's have a look here. Special event. 4 hours of Silverstone. 11 a.m. I could drive this actually. Sometimes those names. I'll need to have a look. Does the special event also have a schedule? I don't think so, right? This one I won't be able to drive, I think. But this one I can imagine that will get quite full. Yeah, the Hyper Aston race was crazy. There was also with the internet disconnect, and I don't know. It was a crazy one. But yeah, I think, guys, I will call it a day for now. It was an incredible stream to be back. I will see you guys tomorrow again. I had a lot of fun. I hope you too. Let's get into full camera. And yeah, we gained, 1 class in the driver ranking, which is nice. And now we aim for Silver 3, of course, so we don't need to worry about top split. But yeah, thanks for tuning in. Thanks for all the follows. And yeah, nice chat, Ulti. Speak to you soon, mate. And Border Jack. Yeah, have a nice evening too. And everyone too. So yeah, thanks for the follows, and see you guys tomorrow. Bye-bye.